Thalduwa House, Ahangama, Sri Lanka. Hidden in a quiet coastal village named Thalduwa near Ahangama, Sri Lanka, the Thalduwa House is a modest yet charming dwelling and a pristine piece of colonial architecture characteristic to the southern coastal belt. This classical bungalow sits majestically on a slightly sloping hill, beautifully tucked into the trees, with a walkway to the house, making a dignified statement on the timeless presence. This house has emerged as a result of a fortune made through coconut cultivation. A characteristic front porch, screened with lattice coverings, create a semi-public space, a place to receive visitors, servants, and to conduct the day-to-day business. Along with stories of the past from the owner, the wooden paneled doors and windows with delicate carvings told me a story of a disappeared wealth. Tested by the unforgiving nature of time, the house has grown tired, frail, and fragile, day by day, along with the people living inside. From the porch or the veranda, one enters into a vast living room, greeted by old wooden beams as remnants of an attic floor that had been there some decades ago. The small windows in the upper part of the wall tell us about a quirky attic characteristic to the colonial houses. These thick and massive walls, made of corals and limestones, create a cozy atmosphere and reduces the temperature inside. Faded lime washes and cement floors with a black and white photo renders the place in a nostalgic hue, setting the mood of slow life. A glorified treasure of the owner who swore never to sell at any cost, this Almira is a classic example of the craftsmanship of traditional carpenters of the South Ceylon and a statement of wealth that has come and gone. And windows of the house are double paneled and creates privacy without making the rooms gloomy in the daytime. A single sewing machine in the corner of a room with some unfinished work says there's still a woman's hands busy at making the place a home. From the vestibule, another Victorian element in colonial houses, one enters into the veranda which leads to the kitchen, and a slow burning fire tells there's still life in this place, adding on to the thousands of layers of soot through the years. Beyond the amusement of the heritage and tranquility, what intrigues me is how the house has become a classic example for form following function. The service yard keeps the house to be very much alive as it accommodates actual chores of life to take place. And the veranda is a bridge in between the indoors and outdoors. From the corner of the veranda, in between the kitchen house and the main house, there is a service door opening to the courtyard. despite the rundown nature of the property. Some coconut leaves drying by the side of a wall, some spices being dried in the yard, speak for how very much alive this house has been. Lime washed crumbling walls and discolored window panels spoke to me on the nature of presence, an evolution of spaces in its applied form, transforming the lived experience of an individual in a space time entity. And with that thought as a concluding remark, I bid farewell to this crumbling yet charming piece of heritage, with wishes for a foreseeable future.